Hello and welcome to Digital Grid. My name is Godfred Owusu, aka the Gentrified. Today, I'll be teaching you how to create a very nice ring in its own case, just as you see here. Okay, it's very beautiful, very simple, straightforward to do. Alright, without much talking, let's get started. Alright, I hurry up Blender on. Okay, I just open up. Let's go new. Okay, you do that. You create a new sphere. You go to front view. Scale it up a little bit. Yeah, okay, so go to edit mode. All right, let's go to perspective. Before that, let's turn on visibility so we can see what is behind it. All right, after that you go to the orthographic mode. Okay, now let's select all and press B to get your lasso tool and select all these ones. Press B to separate them. Okay, now let's rotate this and see. Okay, fantastic. All right, this is what we want. Okay, now we don't want it to rotate on this axis, on this pivot or whatever it is. I want it actually to rotate on this side like a hinge. Okay, to do that in edit mode, you drag this down just on the line where the pivot is and bring it here. Whatever you want it to rotate at, you just drag it there. So I want it to rotate at this point. Okay, so I bring it here, I go back to edit mode and I just adjust it backwards a little bit. Okay, beautiful. All right, just raise it up a little bit. Okay, I think we're getting something really cool. Okay, yeah, that's pretty nice. So rotate it along the y-axis, you get something cool like that. All right, okay, all right, that's what we're going to do right now. The next thing we're going to create is the inner part of it, and we're going to do that by creating another sphere. Okay, I'm going to create a sphere. All right, I'll squash it down a little bit. Okay, just like that. Okay, let's scale it up a little bit. Okay, this is okay, so let's undo that. All right, let's bring it up a little bit on the z-axis. Okay, all right, fantastic, that's what we want. Okay, now select this one and go to Modifier tab and go to solidify. What this actually does is it thickens any thin layer you have over there. All right, perfectly, that's what we want. Okay, all right, after creating the sphere first, you select this vectors here. All right, whilst it's selected, let me put out the visibility. Whilst this is selected, if you look here on this this place, it kind of like goes down like that. All right, the way I achieved it was I switched on, I enabled the proportional editing. Okay, then I grabbed this whilst it was grabbed. Okay, normally if I just put it down like that, you see it doesn't really affect all these vertices here. Okay, let's undo that. What you can actually do is or what I actually did was I selected this whilst it was still selected, my hand was still on it. I used my other finger to kind of like scroll down. Okay, whilst your hand is still on the left button, you use another finger to scroll down. Okay, you scroll down like that. Okay, to give it a very nice stuff. Okay, all right, it goes like that. Okay, pretty cool. You leave it, you select it again. This time around you reduce it by scrolling up, just draw it down again. Okay, pretty much. It's looking beautiful right now. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to add a subdivision modifier. Okay, make it 2. Is it okay? All right, apply. Okay, let me add the solidify. Let me apply subdivision surface. 2 is okay. Apply that. All right, and this one as well, subdivision surface, apply to okay. That doesn't really matter. What really matters is the render, what comes out, the final output is what really matters. Okay, okay, then let's apply that as well. Okay, the next thing is just smoothing this one out, smoothing everything out. Okay, okay, everything is now smooth. The next thing you're gonna do is create a material for it. All right, here we need only 2 materials. The first one is the red material. I don't want any specularity, so I send this straight red. Bring this down, I send this up, I click this as well, I give it the same one here. All right, and I create a new one for this one, which is white, pure white. I don't want any specularity. Okay, that's good. I think we're getting something. We're going somewhere. We're getting something. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go to the next layer, which is layer 2, just to create my ring. Okay, then I select, create a new circle. All right, go to top from view. Okay, go to edit mode, extrude it up a little bit. Okay, just like that. Select all. Go to top view by pressing 7 on your number pad. All right, then extrude, scale down. Oh, sorry about that. Extrude. Sorry. Extrude. Escape. Then scale down. Oh, it doesn't really work with this one. Okay, extrude while extruding. Scale down. Something isn't right. I think I need to leave. Yeah. Okay. All right. I was in orthographic mode, that's why I couldn't do something like that. So what I'm going to right now is I'm going to extrude. While extruding, I'm going to press scale. Oh my goodness. All right. I was pretty much having some slight problem over there. So I think what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to use a cylinder. Actually, I used to use a circle, but I'm going to use a cylinder here due to some slight problem I have. Okay, you bring this down here. Okay, go to edit mode. Select the vertex. Okay, delete the vertex here on the top here. Select the down lower part, delete it as well. Now select all this one and go to modifiers tab and add a solidify. Thicken it a little bit. Go to tab mode, thicken it up a little bit. Okay, like that, just like that. Is pretty cool. All right. Okay, then you apply. Then you go to subdivision surfacing. You give it 3 and render 3 as well. Okay, pretty much looking good. Okay, all right, so let's go to front view. Front view, we're supposed to see this, so let's rotate it on the x-axis by 90 degrees. All right, and go up a little bit. Okay, let's go to side view and see. Okay, perfectly. That's what we want. That's the effect we're going for. All right, something like that. All right, then let's add a cone. Okay, this cone will serve as the top of the ring. Okay, that goes here. Go to top view and just scale it down a little bit. All right, and front view. Okay, just bring it down a little bit so we see what we're doing. Okay, so just arrange it like that. Okay, then select this one, draw it up a little bit. Okay, then just insert in like that. Okay, I think just draw it down a little bit like that, something like that. It's okay, it's pretty much cool. Let me set it well. It's sitting well. Okay, pretty much yeah, it's looking good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now is whilst we're here, go to edit mode, select this vertex, press X to delete the vertex. That's what I mean, and go to solidify. Okay, and thicken this up a little bit. All right, just a bit. Apply it. Okay, I think it's pretty looking good. And the next thing you're gonna do is just create your icosphere or ecosphere, whatever you call it. Okay, then go to front top view. All right, go to front view as well, and drag it up. Okay, we're gonna scale it down into this. Right, go to that. Make sure it sits well. Okay, right here, what we're gonna do is gonna swash it down a little bit, or you can call it scale. I know I love using squash a lot, but nevertheless, we achieve what we want to achieve. Scale it up a little bit. Okay, go to front view. Okay, that's what we want. Just arrange it well. Top view. Okay, pretty much looking good. All right, front view. Okay, perfectly. And then let's go to side view. Okay, front view now. All right. What you notice that some are popping out here. The only solution to that is go to orthographic mode, go to select all this. Make sure the visibility is on, so you can select all. Disable, deselect all, and press B to get your lasso tool. Select all the lower ones. Now scale it down. Okay. Now you scale it down. You have this nice thing here. I think that's pretty much cool. Okay. So another thing I'm gonna do is okay, I'm gonna parent this to this. Okay. Parent. I'm gonna parent the cone to this one. Okay. For some reasons, yes, just in case you want to animate it sometime to come. All right, okay, that's pretty much working. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to scale it down. Press M to move it to the next layer, the previous one. Sorry, I need to select all. and move it to the previous layer. All right, it's gone to the layer back. Okay, where is it? It's lost. Okay, it's here. It's not gone anywhere. So you scale it up a little bit and kind of like bring it down for it to bury it in it like that. Okay, pretty much. Go to wireframe mode and go to top view. Okay, just to set it well. Okay. Okay. Pretty much looking beautiful. Okay. Pretty much. Okay. Okay, that's good. Let's go back to your view mode. Now let's give this a material. Okay, I need to apply this. I'm gonna give this a material, and the material I'm gonna give to it is a yellow, a goldish yellowish color, something like this, and that's cool. I think specularity should come up, okay, because I need it a lot, and even though I might not be using it for long, okay, I need the same one with it, okay, the gold color, and this should take a transparency. Even though everything's going to change, we might not use all this again because I'm going to use the cycles to do it. Okay, I go to ray trace and I add the index of reflection. Makes you look like a glass, looking through a glass, how it looks like. All right, let me just increase this a little bit. Okay, pretty much. Okay, index of reflection, let's say 1.5. Index of refraction about 1.5 is okay. Okay, all right. Even though I'm going to use the cycles for this tutorial, but just in the meantime, I just wanted you to see what it's going to look like. So I'm going to go to my quad view. All right, the top view here. What I want to do right now is I want to draw this camera backwards. To achieve that, what I'm going to do here is I'll actually set it into the local view instead of the global view, so I'll be able to pull it back. And when I do this, you notice here it actually moves backwards. Okay, that's what I wanted to achieve. All right, then I go I grab it, translate it in a z-axis. Okay, I drag it back a little bit here, I draw it back a little bit. Okay, perfectly cool. Let me go back to my view. Okay, pretty much this is good. I think one thing is left out. I think the ring kind of looks like a little bit smaller here. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase it. Okay. Okay. I think I scaled this up a little bit. Okay. Was looking too small, so I made it a little bit bigger. Okay. And select this. Let me make it smaller a little bit. Let's see. Okay. It's okay. It's pretty much cool. All right. Save it. Okay. You need to save it. I'm actually doing this in 2.58, and but as you know, it doesn't have cycles in it. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to save it and open it with a 2.6. Okay, but before that, let me just create a plane for it to sit on. All right, a plane is created. Let's get it up a little bit. Okay, and draw it down. Bring it down like that. Okay, bring it down like that. Okay, pretty much cool. Okay, all right, it's pretty much cool. Let me go here and see. Okay, it's not looking good. All right, okay, like that is okay. All right, let's go to okay, pretty much looking good. Okay, another thing I'm going to create is duplicate this. Okay, and scale down. Okay, and I rotate it along the y-axis. Okay, just like that. Like that. Okay, now I'm going to pull it in the local axis along the what should it be? I'm gonna Z like that. Okay, just up like that above the camera. Okay, it shouldn't appear in the camera, but it looks too far from the camera. It needs to get close like this. Okay, all right, then save it. All right, when it's saved, just close this up. We don't need it anymore. Then we open 2.61. Okay, all right. It's opening up. Okay, get ready to go. It's opened up, so we go to File, Open, and go to Desktop. I saved it as a ring case. I'll open it up. Fantastic, it's open in 2.6. Okay, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to activate Cycles Render. It's a new kind of render engine for Blender. It doesn't really have much functions, but it's really powerful and looks realistic. That's very good about it. I love it so much. I think they're developing more things about it. So Cycles Render. what I'm going to do right now is we're going to create this we don't actually need this light here, because normally the light it gives looks fake, and light actually doesn't come from a point source like that. What actually happens, you know, the light it gives is more like the incandescent light, the incandescent bulb. The kind of light it gives, that's what it gives. So we don't need that kind of light right now. We need the kind of light coming from something like the sky, and the sky looks like a white sheet, casting light down. Okay, that's what we create. That's why I created this here. Okay, so for this one, after I've changed it to cycles render, everything here is going to change. Now if I click a new material, you see everything pretty looks different now, because we're in cycles right now. So what I'm going to do right now is under the surface, I'll click this and make it emission. So what this does is I'm going to increase this to 2. What this does is it kind of creates the light we're going to use for this. Okay, this remains the same, nothing is added. All right, we're going to change some pretty things here. One thing I'm going to change is here, I'm going to use a glossy. Okay, now what a glossy does makes it shiny in that form. I select the cone as well and make it glossy. Okay, it's taking the same material, and I select the diamond itself. I give it a transparent this time around, more like a transparent, or a glass is better. Okay, I'll use a glass. Okay, a glass is better off. Okay, so for you to see what you have, let me save it. For you to see what you have, let's go to rendered. There's a function that here under the viewport shading, rendered. You can see pretty much how it's going to look like in the end product. Okay, pretty much in real time. You can also be rendering this in real time. Yeah, pretty much cool. Okay, I think I need to do something else. What I'm going to do right now is I switch this off so it doesn't really affect me. Okay, yeah, switch it off. Go back to materials so you'll be able to edit it very well. Go to front view. Okay, and you select your plane. I need to select my plane. I want to scale it on the y-axis. Yeah, on the y-axis. Yeah, pretty much cool. Alright, so you go here. It's covered my stuff, so I just shift it a little bit or pull it on the z-axis upward a little bit. Okay, just upwards a little bit, just like that. Okay, too close. Just like that. Okay, that's cool. So let's see how it looks like here. Okay, here. Okay. All right. It's pretty much looking at what we're expecting. Okay, yeah. Okay, so you kind of see it's really noisy. Okay, you can improve it by just going to the word setting and increasing, just raising this up a little bit. We'll add some effect to it indirectly. Okay, sorry, it should be brighter. Okay, brighter here. It's cool. Okay, I think it's okay. It's okay. I think I need to reduce the material for the emission a little bit. This goes down. Oh, it keeps on coming back. Alright, let me just bring this back to material. Okay, I bring back to material so I can be able to select it and do it very well. Okay, so I select my emission and I go to materials and I make it 1.5 instead. Okay, well, let me make it 1. I don't want it to be too bright. Oh no, sorry, 1. All right, so here it's left with one thing. You go to rendered. Under the rendered, you notice that anytime I go to rendered, it actually looks kind of noisy. To get that, you go to integrator. Here it has a place called integrator. Like in Blender render, you would have gone to world settings and you go to samples to increase the samples, but here it's under the integrator in the render engine. So you increase this to about, okay, you can make this about 100 if you like, but for the preview you can make it about 30. That's for the preview to get a good quality thing. Okay, here, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go to render mode just to see how it looks like. So rendered. Alright, so we're going to wait a while for it to like render in 30 samples. Okay, just in the meantime, I'm gonna pause this video and come back. All right, as you can see, it's pretty much looking very nice. All right, there is one more thing I didn't do in Blender. I'd like to show you. For this glare, I actually used Paint Shop. Okay, it's just very simple. You select your picture to something, and you add the glare. You find the glare and just add it. It's very simple. You can also do it with Photoshop if you like. I could have done it with Blender, but I just didn't want to go that far. Okay, I think pretty much you render this. Can you render it 100 or 300? I think actually this one I use about 300 or so. I use about 300, and I even reduce the noise with Paint Shop. Okay, I'm just pretty much looking good. All right, I think this is the end of the tutorial. So you can comment on it, whatever you want me to do, and if you want me to do more tutorials for you, just indicate it. The little I can do, I'll offer you. And if there's something about the tutorial, if you think I'm talking too fast, or maybe I'm going too fast, I need to go slower. Actually, this tutorial is meant for intermediate to advanced users. Well, and just any comments you like, you can comment on it. You can critique it, you can criticize it, whatever, just comment about it. All the same, my name is Godfred Owusu, aka the Gentle Fred, and I'm making this tutorial for Digital Grade. Have a nice day, and thanks for watching. Bye.